check a nature of a dispute, whether it is a complex, whether it is simple, how much that valued involvement is, how much monetary involvement is there, how strategic importance is there. So all these factors you can just check along with the relationship. That if you go into the court, whether the two parties will have a bitter relationship, that there will be a loss of that permanent relationship. So we have to check all these issues. Okay, so just check that factors, that if you go into court, what will happen to the that aspects. If you go into ADR, what kind of aspect that will be affected. So you just think about it before entering into or before choosing. You can better write down all these issues, that okay, if I go into the court, this will happen. If I go into ADR, this will happen. If I go into mediation, this will happen. So based on complexity, based on value, based on the that maintenance of relationship, how you are valuing that relationship, based on your strategic move. All these factors you can take into consideration, and you can just decide on the that nature of dispute you are that it is one aspect you can consider to choose the way for the enforcement. Then desire for precedent. Though ADR may not be suitable if you are thinking that you have to set the legal precedent. Legal precedent may be like two options might be there. Sometimes you think that no, I want to set the legal precedent. Some ego part, that may be the issue. That may be the situation may be there. Another is like that you want to set a legal precedent so that a larger public should get benefited. Because once that legal precedent is set, many people will get benefited because of that. Because once it is set, every court will follow that particular legal precedent. So it is your choice now here that whether what is your intention. That is very important actually, because you in court cases you see like lot of intentions. People go with lot of intentions, lot of objectives. So what is your objective actually entering into this enforcement? So that should be very clear. Okay, and that will determine that which mode you will choose. Okay, next is like a international aspect, like it can be useful in cross-border disputes. So if it is a WIPO ADR that services are there, obviously once that precedent will be set there through that, probably that will be help in a cross-border dispute resolution. If any such kind of a similar kind of issue comes, WIPO will have that precedent set, and that will help actually in international way. That will be the like we can say the positively you can help by this particular specialized, you can say, the bodies. They will, if they set certain thing, obviously that will be helpful to the larger public. Cross border like human, it's like we can say the human rights is one good aspect, one aspect which is always considered in IP. So yes, that will be like that will be solved, that will be resolved, that will be like respected in this situation. Then the next is like a confidentiality. Now you know that some proceedings obviously are confidential, like some NCLT proceedings, some family law related proceedings, okay, business related proceedings if they are going on. Literally you are not allowed to enter into the court in such kind of a situation. Family law, without permission you cannot enter the proceedings. Business related, some important discussions are there going on in the court, you cannot enter into, the public is not allowed to enter. So confidentiality is maintained. So again, that is one of the important factors, that if you are offering, if you are going into that ADR, it is obviously providing you privacy, and if you don't want a public to know about the details about that proceedings, you will choose for the ADR. Okay, so that is the situation.